Right now at 5, a man brings a gun to the Wisconsin Capitol looking for Governor Evers.
And a doctor warns a new street drug is causing problems in emergency rooms.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. A man brought a loaded gun to the Wisconsin Capitol building twice in one day. According to a state spokesperson, a man illegally brought a loaded handgun into the Capitol Wednesday afternoon, demanding to see Governor Tony Evers. The man was arrested and booked into the Dane County Jail. He posted bail later that day. Shortly before 9 p.m., the same man returned to the outside of the Capitol, this time with an assault-style rifle that was also fully loaded. He again demanded to see Governor Evers and was arrested. Madison police say the man is now in protective custody at Dane County Hospital. Governor Evers commended the Capitol Police for how they handled the situation.
To the credit, the Capitol Police took control of the situation, and so it's over. But that's why we have good people in the police departments and in the Capitol Police and the State Patrol. They're doing their great work.
Governor Evers was not in the Capitol building for either incident.
A proposal that would grant the Milwaukee Brewers $614 million was defended at a legislative committee meeting today. That money would go toward covering repairs at American Family Field. Republican Representative Rob Brooks stressed the proposal wouldn't create new taxes, but instead use income taxes on players' salaries as a way to fund the stadium repairs. Now, Brooks warned that if the Brewers were to leave Wisconsin, the state, city, and county of Milwaukee would lose millions of dollars in income and sales taxes. The Brewers have been working for months to get public funding for stadium repairs and upgrades. And although the team has not yet threatened to leave Milwaukee, relocation is always a possibility if another steps in and offers to take over the Bills. Not a bad day for the Coulee region. Nice little breeze. I mean, a little bit more of a breeze than maybe some of the days we've experienced in the near future. But
yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Pretty pleasant, Greg.
Well, for now. It'll be different
now.
You might say something different tomorrow when you get here. So, yeah, it hasn't been overall too bad today. We just saw the temperatures continue to drop down, too. But overall, outside, it's actually cloud cover and a little bit of breeze right now that's picked up in the west. We had one cold front come through right now, but the one that we're really watching is the one further upstream towards the Dakotas. That is the one that's really going to hit us pretty hard coming tomorrow. But overall, just a few showers to the east and a few showers up to the north, but overall clouds are beginning to decrease as we go throughout. But the showers up to the north really are staying north of Eau Claire with a little bit further to the west. Those will all start to dissipate here overnight hour. That's really not what we're watching for later tonight. Overall, the temperatures we have dropped down upper 60s near 70, a little bit cooler up to the north, pretty close to where we should be this time of year. Overall, if we cool down, we'll go back down to the mid 50s for La Crosse area with the decreasing winds. A little bit different story for Eau Claire. We'll be clear, but then we'll start seeing those clouds begin to increase towards midnight as we get down to 52, and they will actually see showers probably towards the morning hour, but we'll fill in more on those showers, the wet and windy conditions for tomorrow, including high school football, what the weekend looks like, and if we'll warm back up. So it's going to be a different little story coming tomorrow. I'll break all that down later.
Yeah, break out the rain jackets, looks like.
All right, Craig, thanks very much. Xylazine, more commonly known as Tranq. Veterinarians use it to relax or sedate animals mostly, but it can also be paired with synthetic opioids like fentanyl to increase drug potency. And now one person in the La Crosse area is dead because of Tranq. Law enforcement and emergency physicians at Gunderson Health System say Tranq-laced drugs have popped up in the area earlier this year. One Gunderson expert says what makes Tranq-laced drugs so dangerous is the opioid reversal drug naloxone, or the brand name Narcan, doesn't work on it.
When you're using these street drugs, you don't know the dose you're getting. And so sometimes it could be a factor of 10-fold increase compared to the prior dose.
Now, if you encounter someone you suspect is overdosing, administer naloxone if you have it. Regardless of naloxone, be sure to call 911 as soon as possible. Politicians and local business leaders from across the region met today at the Radisson in downtown La Crosse to discuss the future of the Northern Grain Belt ports.
News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall joins us in studio with the details. Jeremy?
Ken and Emily, the meeting brings politicians from 7 counties here in Wisconsin and 4 counties in Minnesota. The idea is to raise the profile of the region and highlight the importance of the national and global supply chain. Stakeholders hope to attract more investment in the region by showing that port cities along the upper Mississippi, including La Crosse, benefit by having multimodal transportation structures.
You got to look at the river as a system. So if anything were to happen above or below us, it would impact the port here in La Crosse. And we handle, up to 1 million tons a year coming and going with from barges. And if anything were to happen to the system, that tonnage goes on the road, and the roads obviously can't handle that type of volume. And that's just this area.
Binsfeld says it's important because the port is recognized federally and adds resiliency to the system. Ken, Emily?
All right, thank you, Jeremy. We'll have more on that meeting at 6. Just ahead, the race for the speaker is on. The members of the Congress that are throwing their hats in the ring right after this.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality, local meat. Now's the time to stock up with our fall bundle. Call and order yours today. Eat healthy, shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Join Wesco and Sparta to celebrate a fun Wisconsin tradition, Oktoberfest. All month long, save up to 20% off store-wide. Plus, as a thank you, you get a package of locally made brats and a free beverage from one of the local watering holes when you spend $499 or more. Wesco and Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
To everyone who craves a fresh meal, come have a taste of Wisconsin.
America's Dairyland, as in real dairy.
It gives Culver's fresh frozen custard its famous rich and creamy flavor.
Like really rich.
So rich.
Rich and creamy.
And our cook-to-order Butterburgers?
They're topped with, you guessed it,
Wisconsin cheese.
But it's the smiles we put on your face
with every meal made just for you.
It really makes our hearts melt.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
It's Blain's Farm and Fleet's big snacking and candy event. Right now, save on our massive one-of-a-kind selection of craveable candies, nuts, trail mixes, and more. Like these Blain's brand California walnuts, just $3.99. Introducing new resealable Blain's candy and snack favorites, 20% off. While you're in for snacks, save on Mobil Delvac diesel oil, $76.99 after sale and rebate. And Fram oil filters start at just $5.99. Plus, this weekend only from 10 to 2, don't miss free in-store Blain's Farm and Fleet candy and snack samples.
There's times when you don't hear things, you don't realize it. So that's when I first started wanting to get hearing aids. The customer service sold me. You have a problem, you can come in here and somebody's going to take care of you. A friend of mine was looking for a new place to go, and I recommended Better Hearing. I just told him the customer service is excellent. That's what keeps me coming back. It's a good place to come.
Better Hearing Center, 11th and Main on Alaska, next to St. Pat's Church.
Stock up this month with the Holman Locker and Meat Market's 10-pound sale. Save on pork loin roast, ground beef, chicken breast, and chuck roast. Please call to order. Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
The race is on to replace Kevin McCarthy as Speaker of the House, with members aiming for a vote as early as next week.
Despite Congress being in recess, Majority Leader Steve Scalise, who is undergoing cancer treatment, and House Judiciary Chairman Jim Jordan have declared their candidacies with another potential contender.
Oklahoma's Kevin Hern is also throwing his hat in the race. Natalie Brand has more from Washington.
How are you feeling this morning?
Right. Less than 48 hours after Republican Congressman Kevin McCarthy was ousted as Speaker of the U.S. House, the race to replace him is ramping up. House Judiciary Chair Jim Jordan of Ohio, a vocal ally of former President Trump, was the first to announce his candidacy, arguing he believes he can unite the conference.
My politics are entirely consistent with where conservatives and Republicans are across the country.
House Majority Leader Steve Scalise of Louisiana, who's currently undergoing treatment for blood blood cancer, is also in the race. He says he has a track record of leading House Republicans.
This is really important that we get this right.
And Oklahoma's Kevin Hern, a lesser-known lawmaker, says he's also considering a run.
How do you unite the conference?
Well, you listen first and you see what the issues are.
House Republicans are expected to hold a candidate forum next Tuesday, and members are hoping for a vote on who will fill the vacancy by the middle of next week. Until the next speaker is elected, the House is paralyzed by politics, unable to conduct business with a looming November deadline to avert a government shutdown and an ongoing fight over additional funding for Ukraine.
More than anything, we need to change the poisonous atmosphere in Washington.
While the next speaker will be forced to work with Democrats in a divided Congress, their first task will be trying to rally support within a divided Republican House. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Wisconsin's 3rd Congressional District Representative Derek Van Orden not mincing words when talking about Kevin McCarthy being ousted from that Speaker of the House seat. Van Orden says the 8 Republicans who voted with Democrats to strip McCarthy of his title are to blame for the current chaos in the House.
So I'm incredibly disappointed by the immature and irresponsible way that 8 Republicans voted with 208 Democrats for chaos.
Now, Van Orden did not say who he will be supporting to fill that opening.
The Biden administration is pushing for continued aid to Ukraine after a Russian attack on a village cafe. President Biden received a briefing on Ukraine Thursday, including information about the Russian attack.
He is planning what the White House calls a major speech on Ukraine as he pushes Congress to authorize up to $24 billion in additional support for Ukraine's defense.
Ukrainian President Zelensky says he believes the U.S. will come through.
I was recently in Washington, talked with President Biden. I talked to congressmen from both parties, both chambers. They fully support the defense of freedom.
Congress cannot approve any additional funds until a new Speaker of the House is chosen.
Now, the Pentagon is warning that money to supply Ukraine with the weapons it needs to fight Russia runs out in just about 2 months. Still ahead tonight at News 8 Now at 5, new research to help stroke patients. We get a sneak peek at some new technology that's helping survivors recover their mobility.
And all this cold temperatures coming, the windy, wet, chilly will could lead to some frost or freeze threat late this weekend and early next week. I'll break down when to expect the wet weather and when those 30-degree temperature overnight lows will be coming up next on weather.
Need to update your furniture? Menards is your one-stop shop with all of the latest furniture styles at the lowest prices. Plus a great selection in stock ready to take home today. So go ahead, relax in a recliner, get cozy in a love seat, or simply unwind with a comfy sofa. Save big in a plush rocker recliner. Other stores have it for $599.99. Here at Menards, it's just $349.99 after 11% rebate. Hurry in, these deals won't last long.
Save big money at Menards.
The weekend to-do list. It's a lot easier with the help of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Attachments connect with ease, so you can knock out every task on your list. Whether you're moving earth, leveling a path, or mowing and mulching, one thing you're not doing is wrestling with the attachments. So you actually have time to enjoy your space and work on planning the next big project. John Deere 1 Series compact tractors. Versatile, easy, and affordable. Find yours at Tractor Central.
It's a John Deere day.
Carl's Fall Savings Sale is going on now. Save up to 60% on floor displays and one-of-a-kind appliances. Buy an LG 4-piece kitchen package and get a free LG 55-inch TV. Get up to $500 back on exclusive bonus rebates. Save up to $900 on Serta iComfort Eco mattresses. Buy select fireplace stands and get 2 free side tables. All TVs and grills are on sale now during Carl's Fall Savings Sale.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
Who's always behind the scenes helping make safe, regulated childcare possible in Wisconsin? DCF. We're your trusted source in support of quality childcare. Learn more at qualitychildcare.wi.gov.
Hearing loss is everywhere.
Everyone is at risk for hearing loss. 1 in 3 people age 65 and older have hearing loss. Early detection and intervention are crucial for minimizing the impact of hearing loss. At Beltone, you get more than just hearing aids. You get a hearing partner that's with you every step of the way. Beltone has been providing hearing care in the La Crosse and Eau Claire area for over 63 years. Our hearing care professionals lead the way in training and education. Beltone of the Chippewa Valley and Coulee region, with 11 locations throughout western Wisconsin and southeastern Minnesota.
How to change the way you pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Order the chicken bacon artichoke pizza right now at papamurphys.com.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page. Or find us at news8000.com.
Of course I know the theme song.
Entertainment Tonight. That's what people want.
It's hard to think of Entertainment Tonight without. Oh, I know it.
I mean, come on. Since I was a little kid.
This is Entertainment Tonight. This is the Bible of show business.
Weeknights at 6:30 on News 8. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Researchers in Texas are hoping a robotic arm can help a stroke patient recover the use of his limb.
So check this out. Oswald Reedus can control this robotic arm through a headset that's reading his brain waves. The 68-year-old suffered a stroke back in 2014. Therapy helped him regain the ability to speak, but he still struggles with mobility on his left side.
Once the robot receives information that Reedus wants to move his arm, it then generates feedback back to his brain.
Robots will not get tired, so that it can provide the necessary amount of repetitions, because we know that certain amount of repetition is required in order for us to rewire that part of the brain that is responsible for movement.
Anything that will help a person like me, I think is a godsend.
Researchers from the University of Houston and Tier Memorial Hospital are studying the brain waves to see what happens to the brain when they are training people using robots. That data will help develop programs to assist stroke patients in robotic rehabilitation.
Never ceases to amaze, like just what technology is capable of these days. Absolutely. And a little bit of a shout out to you with Houston.
Oh yeah, I noticed those at that hospital, Tier Memorial.
Oh, yeah?
I've been there a few times.
Okay.
Injuries, yeah.
Well, it kind of feels right now that the Coulee region might just be as warm as the Houston area these days. It's still feeling like summer in the Coulee region. But Greg, tomorrow is going to be a different story.
Totally different story. It's going to be really a big change that we haven't had for a while, but you'll see it compared to what we had last weekend too. But we do have the precipitation coming with it. So really late tonight through tomorrow, this is probably the best chance we're going to have in the next 7 days of widespread showers or light rain. We'll have maybe a shower or two in northern areas for Sunday, kind of stuff wrapping around, and then maybe next Thursday, Friday, but that's well off in the future, and that's not a great chance overall. But 50s tomorrow, that's going to be the highs, and they won't really budge much through the weekend, maybe getting back to 60 the middle of next week. We definitely got to keep an eye early next week, because if the clouds do clear out, especially like Monday and Tuesday morning, there'll be a lot of areas that probably will get close to frost or even some freezing conditions into the 20s. But overall, the big picture shows here's the showers that we've had today with the system. Here it comes down. Here's the real big push behind this cold front that kind of splits in two, one to the south, one to the north. That's what's coming through tomorrow. That'll give you the widespread showers, light rain, at least through the morning, early afternoon hours, and then maybe more showers continuing along with the stronger winds behind it. As we go into Friday night into Saturday, we're still going to keep this northwest flow, and then we do have some more cloud cover kind of waking its way down through Saturday. That's why I think Saturday will be cloudy. We might see some of these showers too that might occur for northern areas too coming through Saturday. So overall, if we time out that shower, that light rain is going to be coming basically later on tonight. We're not going to see much going on, just a few showers passing through, but it's towards about 4 to 5 a.m. You'll start to see a band develop just north of Minneapolis. Ladysmith will start seeing that early. Maybe by Eau Claire, you'll start seeing it as we go through about 8 to 9 a.m. And then the light rain begins to approach La Crosse area around 9 to 10. This will sweep through this band, and then behind it, once we get towards the afternoon, that's when we'll see more just scattered showers The winds will pick up with this and actually behind this and turn a little bit to the northwest. But you see the temperatures here still at 3. We're looking at 48 to the north, 48 La Crosse. This is in the afternoon. So maybe the highs actually tonight could actually be closer to midnight, and then the temperature's fairly steady in the afternoon in the upper 40s to low 50s. Once we get to high school football, the shower activity will probably end, but we'll keep with the northwest winds. Cool temps in the 40s, but wind chills could actually be closer to the low to mid 30s. So definitely a change. Look at the winds right now. That's going to be the one story tomorrow that we're going to be dealing with quite a bit. 15 to 20 miles per hour, especially closer to noon. Further south you go, probably the stronger of the winds. In the afternoon hours, they'll continue upwards to about 20, and these is just the wind speeds. Gusts could be over probably close to 30, especially in some of these showers. And then in the afternoon, evening, we'll start seeing it decrease, but still you'll have a good breeze going for the high school football. They'll probably start drying out as once there. For Saturday, we're looking, once again, some cloud cover in the afternoon, a shower or two up to the north, but most areas will probably remain dry, just cool, but with some cloud cover in the afternoon, and that's what we'll be dealing with for mostly Saturday into Saturday night. Sunday overall still looks probably the best of the days, but the thing is, you notice this low up to the back, it's going to start kind of going backwards a little bit to the west. So Monday into Tuesday, although it's going to be not bad, we're going to keep those temperatures a little bit cooler. All that warm air to the west is not going to try to approach us because of that going on. So overall tonight, once again, the showers will come in late tonight. Won't be, we'll get down to the low 50s, upper 40s in most locations. Once again, towards the morning, that's when northern areas will start seeing the rain. The rain will come through tomorrow. Those temperatures could be higher, closer to midnight, and then we'll see what goes on. But overall, not going to budge much with the rain and the wind going on for most of the day. Overall, let's look at the 10-day forecast, and it froze again on me because I got too clicky with the button there. Overall, it's just the 50 degrees we'll see for the weekend, and then next week we'll start climbing back up to around 60, but that will hold off probably until Wednesday. So it's going to be definitely a change you're going to notice tomorrow, and probably going to high school football, bundle up, be prepared for some rain early on, and that wind too.
Maybe some long johns then.
Yeah, this could be.
I don't know about that.
If you're sitting still for a couple hours, you're probably going to need it.
Okay, we'll keep it in mind. Thank you, Greg.
Thank you. When we come back, the harvest season continues. We'll meet the people behind the apples at Eckers Apple Orchard right after this.
Don't be tricked by sales and free stuff. Better products at better prices on all your home improvements during the 2023 Fall Home Show at the Board Store Home Improvements. Don't miss it.
I won't write your will.
I don't write contracts.
I won't handle your divorce.
I do know a few things about personal injury law.
All I do is help injured people get the compensation they deserve.
At Bygoff and Rohde, that's how we get results.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls presents Piano Men, a tribute to Elton John and Billy Joel. Friday night, October 27th.
And he's trading in a Chevy for a Cadillac.
Don't miss Piano Men. $40 tickets at Ticketmaster include $15 rewards play. Piano Men, a tribute to Elton John and Billy Joel.
Is everybody feeling home?
Only at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. Must be 21 years or older to attend.
When it's time to get on the road again, trust the family of car dealerships that's been serving western Wisconsin for 100 years.
No matter where you are, there is an Osseo Automotive location close to you. From the farm fields of the Chippewa Valley to the banks of the mighty Mississippi River.
Whether you're looking for something new to drive or need service on an existing vehicle, you can count on us.
Osseo Automotive is Osseo Ford and Nels Gunderson Chevrolet in Osseo, Rudy's in Whitehall, and Fountain City Ford. Check us out at OsseoAuto.com.
In 1925, a new furniture store opened its doors in Fountain, Minnesota. Now 98 years later, we're Drury's. Same location, same family, same philosophy. Sell quality furniture, keep prices affordable, and give our customers the best service possible. 4 generations later, Drury's is bigger and better than ever, so we're celebrating with our 98th anniversary sale, our biggest sale ever. Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, celebrating 98 years of furnishing the area with quality furniture.
With Bygoff and Rohde, you don't just get a lawyer. You get the experience and power of our entire team of lawyers, paralegals, legal assistants, and researchers. Bygoff and Rohde, Wisconsin's personal injury law firm for over 50 years.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
One of the pinnacles of the fall season is, of course, the apple harvest.
At Eckers Apple Orchard, it's all hands on deck to get as many crates of this juicy fruit as possible.
Our own John Hayes gets an inside look in our latest eyepiece.
So we get started about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. We come out, we look at the orchard, do some scouting, kind of decide where we're going to be picking for the day. And as the crew trickles in, we get our tractors ready. We have some harvest parameters that we kind of use. The pressure, the hardness of the fruit is important. People really don't like soft, mushy apples, and so we try and capture apples when they're ripe, but they're also still crisp.
I have some staff members that have been here for 15 years, and you know, they know the stats and how many bins we pick. So this year we've had some record-setting days, and those are great memories because just have a top-notch crew this year that can pull them in. Once you leave and you realize that this is a wonderful place. It's a great life. You're maybe not going to get rich, but it's a great life.
Well, if you want to enjoy some good apples, we had Apple Fest recently in La Crescent, but this weekend is Galesville's 41st annual Apple Affair.
That's right. It's at the Trempealeau County Fairgrounds and features a 10-foot apple pie.
I know. I saw that. I'm figuring that's the diameter of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I could do it. I love apple pie.
Absolutely. It's an American classic. Good work by John there.
We'll have one last check on your forecast when we return.
Come and get your very best price on kitchen or bath remodel during the Fall Home Show only at the Board Store. Always your home for high quality at lower prices. We bring you superior products installed by our exceptional team of carpenters, plumbers, and electricians. Visit or call during our Fall Home Show for added savings on a new tub or shower or a complete kitchen or bath remodel. Visit us, call us, connect online for the best bath or kitchen remodel at the lowest price. The Fall Home Show only at the Board Store Home Improvement. Don't miss it.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe in the healing power of a new smile, the way it makes you look and feel, the way a smile lights up a room, so people can see the best version of you, which is why we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Scan the QR code to learn more, or visit affordabledentures.com.
Go ahead and smile.
I did know that back pain, foot pain come along with the job of waiting tables.
This is Tony.
Things that I've tried have failed.
And this is Tony's Good Feet story.
Before my arch supports, I felt defeated. But since getting the arch supports from the Good Feet store, I have had no pain, which still is kind of crazy to me. I'm more positive. It's like opening up a whole new life, like sunshine coming out. I would recommend it to anyone. You've tried everything that's not working, give it a try.
See how we can help you too at the Good Feet store.
Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin, in fall. Surrounded by breathtaking colors, with so many fall things to do, like picking and exploring. Celebrate fall in Prairie du Chien with us at one of many great events. Along the Mississippi, between the majestic river bluffs, fall in Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin. We'll see you soon.
This is it.
Make no mistake about it, this is it. Home Furniture's best sale of the season is going on now for 4 days only. For every $1,000 you spend, get a $100 MasterCard. Earn up to $1,000 in MasterCard rewards cards, plus 1-year interest-free financing and free shipping. This is it. The waiting is over. Don't miss it. Home's best sale of the season is going on now for 4 days only at Home Furniture.
This is it.
Yeah, we're going to see those showers begin to push through a line of rain pretty much for the northern areas around 8, La Crosse more 9 to 10. It will be wet, windy when that comes through, and definitely be cold as we see the conditions only in the 50s and continuing through the weekend too. So definitely bundle up. It's going to be a change as we go through Friday.
October has really arrived.
Yes,
Cheers.
it has.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
We appreciate your time. Hope to see you again at 6.